Hello everyone, this is Rui PCB, your trusted PCB partner. Today, we'll introduce how to use text variables from the drawing template in KiCad. Text variables and the system's built-in variables can help engineers flexibly and efficiently configure the information in the title block without worrying about the text objects in the template being accidentally modified. This mainly refers to the content in this area. As for this table, we briefly mentioned it in a previous introduction. For example, this one uses many text variables. Text variables are defined using a $sign, curly braces, and the variable name. Whether it's a system built-in variable or a user-defined variable, they are all expressed in this way, as we can see here. Anything with this symbol and curly braces is called a text variable. As for the system's built-in text variables, we can take a look. This table here shows the system's built-in text variable. We need to understand that a single hash symbol represents the page number, while two hash symbols represent the total number of schematic pages. Then, this one is the current schematic page path, followed by the schematic file name, including its extension, the product name without the file extension, the release date of the schematic content, the current date. Next is the schematic content version field, then the schematic content title field, the schematic content company field, and finally the schematic content comment field. Just like in this example, only some of them are used, not all. Which ones you use can be completely designed according to your own need. Many companies have some fixed templates and formats. So let's take a look at how this is reflected in the schematic. This is what a schematic uses. Its file name is automatically imported, and the version of the KiCad tool is also automatically imported, along with the page number. So where do you set this up? Users cannot directly modify these contents in the schematic or PCB, just like here, we can select them. When I left click, these contents can be selected. You need to modify them in the graphic setting. This approach ensures the independence of the title block content from the design content, so it won't be changed while drawing. This is the graphic setting right here. We can see there are a lot of options here. KiCad makes it very convenient for you to import the date. For example, when this date field is empty, it reads the system date for this position. We don't need to enter a manual, just click it and it appears. We can write something in this title field. Let's see how it looks. After we enter it, there will be content here. We use this position to modify the values of these variable parameters, and then our table will change accordingly. Note that the system's built-in text variables are predefined and their variable names cannot be changed. You can only modify the variable values in the graphic settings. Once modified, they will be updated in the corresponding variables of the schematic or PCB. As we just saw, it was updated here right away. User-defined text variables, on the other hand, are usually added in the schematic or PCB rather than being placed directly in the drawing template. Of course, you can place them in the template as well, but when using them, you also need to add a variable with the same name in the schematic. Text variables can be found in the schematic settings. Let's take a look at the project text variables in the schematic settings. Here, I've added a text variable and named it 0. If you need to add one, let's add another one now. Let's add a text variable. I'll just enter 4 S's, which is easy to remember, and then name it version 1.1b. Click OK. So how do you use it? To use it, you just go back to the settings page. Suppose this version number, we just defined the variable as 4 S's, right? Then we click OK, and you can see here it gets replaced with 1.1b. This makes it convenient for you to modify this value in bulk. Text variables can also be created and defined within the PCB settings themselves. Text variables are project-wide. Text variables created in the schematic editor can also be used in the PCB editor, and vice versa. The text variable we just set is tied to the project, not system. Once it's set for this project and used, that's it. If you want to use it in your next project, you'll need to set it up again. Using text variables in drawing templates can flexibly and efficiently improve your output efficiency. Alright, that's all for today's content. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you, everyone.